What if I told you that with a few tweaks, your tmux setup could feel like a fully loaded developer cockpit? No more juggling windows, hunting for sessions, or manual workflows. In this video, we're diving into tmux Plugin Manager TPM and game-changing plugins to automate, beautify, and turbocharge your terminal. Let's turn your tmux from meh to magnificent. Welcome back. In our previous tmux video, we covered tmux basics, panes, windows, and sessions. Today, we're leveling up. TPM is the magic wand that lets you install plugins without headaches, while advanced configurations unlock workflows you never knew you needed. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a tmux setup that's fast, customizable, and ridiculously powerful. Let's get started. Before we move on, I want to share something that's been a game changer for my learning and problem-solving skills: Brilliant.org. Brilliant is an interactive learning platform that transforms the way you understand math, science, and computer science. With hands-on challenges, clear explanations, and an engaging problem-solving approach, Brilliant makes complex concepts not only accessible but truly enjoyable. Whether you're looking to sharpen your skills for work, prepare for advanced studies, or just love a good brain workout, Brilliant has courses and challenges that will push your limits and inspire you to think differently. And here's the best part: by using our link in the description or scan the QR code, you can get 30-day free trial and 20% discount on your annual subscription, unlocking a world of interactive learning at a fraction of the price. Dive into courses that help you tackle everything from algorithmic puzzles to advanced calculus, and see why thousands of learners trust Brilliant to boost their knowledge. So if you're ready to elevate your learning and power up your problem-solving skills, click the link in the description and join Brilliant today. A big thanks to Brilliant for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to boosting our terminal productivity. Let's begin by installing TPM, the tmux plugin manager that makes adding and managing plugins effortless. Clone the repo into your tmux config folder. Now, open your tmux config file and add the following lines. After saving your file, reload tmux. TPM is now ready to manage your plugins. Next, let's add 3 essential plugins that will ensure your sessions are saved, restored, and optimized right out of the box. tmux-sensible applies best practice defaults, making tmux work smoothly right out of the box. Add this to your tmux config. tmux-resurrect saves your tmux sessions, so you never lose your setup, even after a reboot. tmux-continuum works with tmux-resurrect to automate session saving, ensuring your environment is continuously backed up. After adding these lines, save the file, then reload tmux and press prefix +I to install these essential plugins via TPM. To save session with tmux-resurrect, press prefix +Ctrl+S. To restore session, press prefix +Ctrl+R. Now, let's take your tmux setup further with additional plugins that add powerful, advanced functionalities. First, Tmuxifier helps you manage sessions on a per-project basis, making it easier to switch between workspaces without clutter. Open your tmux config file and add the following. Then add the following to your shell config file. Then reload tmux and press prefix +I. Use Tmuxifier commands to create, save, and load project-specific sessions. Next, tmux-floax introduces floating panes in tmux. These allow you to temporarily overlay additional information, like logs or commands, without disrupting your main layout. Open your tmux config file and add the following. Then reload tmux and press prefix +I. Activate floating panes with prefix +P, or you can customize the key binding. Refer to the plugin documentation for specific commands. Then, tmux-sessionx provides advanced session management features for smoother navigation between projects. Refer to the plugin documentation for specific commands and key bindings. For seamless integration with Vim, Vim tmux Navigator lets you navigate between Vim splits and tmux panes with unified key bindings. For a visually stunning interface, Tokyo Night tmux applies the Tokyo Night theme to your tmux environment, giving you a sleek status bar and pane borders. Finally, tmux-yank makes it easy to copy text from tmux to your system clipboard, streamlining your workflow. After adding these additional plugin lines to your tmux.conf, reload tmux and press prefix +I to install them. These plugins provide a comprehensive suite of enhancements, from session management to aesthetic customizations and improved navigation. Now that our plugins are installed, it's time to tailor tmux to your exact workflow with some advanced customizations. If the default Ctrl+B prefix doesn't suit you, you can remap it. For example, switch to Ctrl+space. Enable mouse support for effortless pane resizing and window navigation. Your status bar is your dashboard. Customize it to show vital information in a style that matches your theme. For instance, you can change the position to top. Check the description for my complete tmux configuration. tmux is not just about configurations, it's about crafting workflows that drastically enhance your productivity. Create a dedicated session for each project to keep your work organized. For example, for Project 1, create Project 1 session. Run long processes, detach, and reattach later without losing your work. Your sessions remain active in the background. Automate your session setup with tmuxifier or scripts. Here's a simple example to launch a development environment. This script creates a session with Vim, htop, and a Z shell in seconds, boosting your productivity right from the start. And that's a wrap on our advanced tmux tutorial. Today, you learned how to master TPM and integrate essential plugins, from tmux-resurrect, tmux-continuum, and tmux-sensible to additional power tools like tmuxifier, tmux-floax, tmux-sessionx, Vim tmux Navigator, Tokyo Night tmux, and tmux-yank. With custom key bindings, mouse support, and personalized status bars, your tmux environment is now a productivity powerhouse. Start experimenting with these configurations and transform your terminal workflow forever. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to CodeOps HQ, and leave a comment below sharing your favorite advanced tmux feature or any questions you have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.